Appreciation of poem is 10th standard. First poem is A Teenager's Prayer. Title A Teenager's Prayer. The name of the poet J. Morse. Rhyme shame. The rhyme shame of the poem is ABCB. Figure of speech, apostrophe, inversion, metaphor. Theme or central idea. The theme of the poem is a teenager's dilemma about making the right decision. The responsibility of choice follows fully on him or her. A wrong decision may ruin the whole life. Hence, the teenager in the poem prays to God for his help and guidance. Second poem is Basket Full of Moonlight. Title. The title of the poem is Basket Full of Moonlight. The name of the poet. The name of the poet is Sunil Sharma. Rhyme shame. There is no rhyme shame in this poem. This is a poem in free version. Theme or central idea. The central idea of the poem is the loneliness of a child in a remote village untouched by amenities. The child is too far from the modern urban life that even his remedy for the plight of his villagers seems quite innocent and plain. Third poem is You Start Dying Slowly. Title. The title of the poem is You Start Dying Slowly. Name of the poet. This poem was written by the poet Pablo Neruda. Rhyme shame. There is no rhyme shame in the poem. It is written in free verse style. Figure of speech, apostrophe, repetition. Antithesis. Theme or central idea. The theme of the poem in short is like this. Life must flow and renew itself at every moment of its being. We live fully only when we enrich ourselves with new knowledge, wide experience, fresh emotions during encounters and exciting challenges. If we settle for a life that is stagnant, repetitive, or conventional, we start dying slowly instead of living the life fully. Fourth poem is The Twins. Title. The title of the poem is The Twins. Name of the poet. The name of the poet is Henry S. Lee. Rhyme shame. The rhyme shame of the poem is ABAB. Figure of speech, alliteration, hyperbole. Theme or central idea. The central idea of the poem is the problems faced by one of the identical twins. All the problems are so exaggerated that they create humorous effect. Still, the poet achieves a balance by making the reader believe, at least for a short time, the way of thinking of his argument. Fifth poem is If. Title. The title of the poem is If. Poet. The poet of the poem is Rudyard Kipling. Rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme for the first stanza is A A A A. All the after five stanzas have all the other five stanzas have the rhyme scheme A B A B. Figure of speech. Antithesis. Tautology. Personification. Anaphora. Theme or central idea. The central idea of the poem is certain valuable pieces of advice imparted by a father to his son. Several of the lines in the poem begin with the conjunction if. The theme running through the poem is that if the son fulfills certain conditions, he can be rest assured of certain favorable results. Both the conditions and the results have a direct bearing upon the lives of all young people. Sixth poem is Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Title. The title of the poem Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Poet. The poet of this poem is Robert Lee Frost. Rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme of the first three stanzas is AABA. The final stanza has a uniform rhyme of AAAA. Figure of speech. Inversion. Alliteration. Theme or central idea. The theme of the poem is that a traveler on horseback stops by a little forest on a winter evening. The little forest in the speaker's own words is lovely, dark and deep. Thought he is greatly fascinated the scene. The call of duty urges him to move on. He reminds himself that he must discharge his duties before it is too late. Seventh poem is The World Is Mine. Title. The title of the poem is The World Is Mine. Poet. The poet is written by Joy Lovelet Crawford. Rhyme scheme. Rhyming scheming of the first and last stanza is same AABCC. Second stanza ABBCCDD. Third stanza AABBCC. Fourth stanza AABCC. Figure of speech. Apostrophe. Inversion. Theme or central idea. The central idea of the poem is that you must count your blessings rather than complain about the things which you think you lack. When you are thankful to God for all the good things you are endowed with, Then the world and its joys are yours. Then you cherish the things which you offer, take for granted, and find no reason for complaining. Eighth poem is O Captain, My Captain. Title O Captain, My Captain. Poet Walt Whitman. Rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme for the stanzas 1, 3, and 5 is AABB. For stanzas 2, 4, and 6, it is ABCB. Figure of speech. Repetition. Tautology. Personification. Theme or central idea. The central idea of the poem is the lamentation for the death of the captain, here America, which had undergone the Civil War, is compared to a ship that had weathered to rough voyage. Abraham Lincoln, who steered the state through the Civil War, is compared to the captain 5 days after the war ended. Abraham Lincoln was shot dead. The poet laments the death of this great leader.